We're at South by Southwest. We have a full crew here this year. It's interesting. We're talking to a lot of our customers and prospects about the idea of tapping into their employees as another marketing channel. And consistently, it's interesting to hear from the CEO to the president to the VP of communications, how they all totally understand the value of the employee as the sort of constituent that's going to speak on behalf of a company, and the one that's really educated and informed but also has a passion for the company for obvious reasons. But it's also interesting as we look at South by and how much it's evolved and matured over the years, and some of the topics that go on here, when we start to look at topics like content and procurement and compliance and convenience and mobile. All those are the topics that are key to empowering your employees to become real, true advocates on your behalf. And advocacy is key to South by Southwest. They wouldn't have existed if it wasn't for real advocates. Advocates around music, advocates around film, advocates around interactive, now advocates around sports and education and many other topics. But tapping into that advocacy is key. And for a long time, we struggled with the idea of how do you get someone that wants to talk about a specific company or a product to continue to talk over time about that product. And that's a challenging thing for marketers to deal with. But the way you do it actually is you get people that have a vested interest in that ongoing relationship with the company. And a lot of those people are the employees or the partners or the channel resellers or the value-added resellers. There's a lot of people out there that have a vested interest in your success as a brand manager, as a head of communications, or as a CMO of a large brand. And that's what our business is really about. It's about empowering employees, but through a channel that makes it easy for them, convenient, very simple, doesn't change their day, it doesn't disrupt anything. We're not meant to be disruptive technology. We're really to sort of sit in and be seamless in the way that employees are communicating out their interests and passions. And why shouldn't an employee talk about their company? Think about social media. It's really about your life. You spend on social media talking about what you're doing and posting pictures of your kids and even taking pictures of what you had for dinner. Why not share at least half of your life, which is your job, with the people that you care about and the people that care about you and want to listen and hear what you have to say? And why not take that intersection of what the employees have to say and what companies want to say and tap into that trust that exists and have your employees become your spokespeople? No longer is it a ivory tower where the head of a brand is up there and they're spouting out the sort of core message, and does that message stay consistent throughout the market? No longer is a Super Bowl ad going to carry enough weight to make it so that you can launch a brand overnight. No, those days are over. We have to go back to the olden days where the employee would tell their neighbor about the products that the company is launching, and that company would tell their friends. But it was a trusted communication. And that's what we're really trying to tap into and re-empower. Something that's been lost for many years is the idea that trust doesn't exist digitally. But that's not true. It does. It's just making sure that you find the right mechanism and the right environment to empower that trust. And that's what we're spending time here at South by doing. I hope I can see you here.